Molo chomi, wamkelekile kwakhona kwi-YouTube channel yeXhosa Connect. Ndingu Robin, and people come to me when they want to bridge the gap created by language and create real, authentic connections by learning and speaking isiXhosa. Whether you have isiXhosa speaking friends or you work with isiXhosa clients or communities, you're marrying your isiXhosa speaking sweetheart or you're adding an isiXhosa child to your family, whether you work with isiXhosa speaking colleagues or you just want to connect with the isiXhosa speakers at the shops, you are in the right place. Today I am reacting to a YouTube video that I am obsessed with, and it's all about learning to count in isiXhosa. As you know, I love to use songs to learn new words or new concepts in isiXhosa because a big part of learning any new skill is making it relatable so that it sticks in your brain. And that's exactly what this YouTube video does. Before we get started, I want to note that counting in isiXhosa looks different to what it does in English. That is because the meaningful part of the descriptive words we call adjective or relative stems. These are just descriptive stems. But the prefixes that are linked onto the front of these descriptive stems will change depending on the noun that is being described. And because these prefixes change, it can sometimes change the spelling of the descriptive stems. For example, 5 horses would be amahashe amahlanu. But 5 cars would be imoto ezintlanu. We are using the same descriptive stem for 5, but because we are describing different nouns, the stem spelling changes a little bit. Let's just go through the descriptive stems from 1 to 10 just by themselves. So we have ne, bini, tatu, ne, hlanu, tandatu, sikrenkle, sibozo, lithoba, and lishumi. In this video, we are going to be using the link or the prefix that comes from the noun or any noun in the same category as the noun into, which is a thing. That singular prefix or singular link is I. Then the plural prefix that we'll be using is the prefix that comes from the noun izinto, for things, or any noun in that category. And the plural prefix or plural link here is z. Now, before you even think about getting overwhelmed, just know that this is just something that I'm pointing out to take note of so that you know that there'll be some variations in the spellings of these words as we are counting. But I am not teaching you how to make these constructions right now, so you probably won't know how to make them right now, and that is absolutely okay. What is most important is that we lay down the language foundations for you to be able to build up to concepts like this. And if you are ready to do that, then check out the link in the description below where I have linked my Xhosa Building Blocks course, which is all about laying down those language foundations that allow you to build on your language for years to come and to become conversationally confident so that you can actually make real connections in isiXhosa. So if you are ready to check that out and embark on your isiXhosa learning journey, check out the link in my description below. Let's dive in. Asambe, let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Mama Setu and this is Sunny. Yay! So today we're going to learn how to count in Xhosa. Yes, we're going to learn how to count to 10 in Xhosa. Okay, let's begin.
So firstly, I love that Mama Setu is doing this like cooperative learning thing, and she is teaching alongside her child who's learning, and I just think that that is a really great thing to model. So great start.
Zimbili, zintathu, zine, zinhlanu, ntandathu, zisixhenxe, zisibhozo, zilithoba, lishumi.
Okay, I love that what they do next is go through each and every number one by one so that as learners, people can start to get a grip of the vocabulary and learn each number. And I also love that as a mother tongue speaker, as a home language speaker, we can hear their pronunciation of the words. So that is really, really nice. One thing I will note is that for number 6, they've dropped the prefix Z. So you'll notice that for number 1, they said inye, because I is one thing. If we were referring to things, I would be one thing, it's a prefix. And then the Z is used for 2 upwards because it's more than one thing. So if we're going to use Z for all the other numbers, then we may as well also use it for 6. So instead of tandatu, it would be zin tandatu. But I understand why they dropped that, and we'll look at that in a second. And then the same for number 10, instead of just lishumi, zilishumi. But let's look at that in a second, and let's sing along.
So friends, Sana and I have prepared a melody for you to help you to count in Xhosa. And it goes something like this. Inye, zimbini, zintatu, zine, zintlanu, tandatu, zilixhenxe, zisibhozo, zilithoba, zilishumi.
So I love this tune. I just think it's so catchy, and it's such a fun way to learn the numbers and really make them stick in your brain. You can hear now why they dropped that Z for number 6. And they just said tandatu. And I think it's just to fit into the rhythm of the song. So that makes sense. And I think as long as we are learning the root of the words, then that's great. Because in the context of a sentence in isiXhosa, those prefixes are going to change anyway. So I think it's no big deal, but it's just something to note. And then 7 was zisiXhenxe, and then again zilishumi for number 10. So let's listen again and see if we can sing along. And I love that they do it twice, so that we can actually have a chance to let it sink in and then sing along with them.
Ilishumi again. Inye, zimbini, zintatu, zine, zintlanu, tandatu, zisixhenxe, zisibhozo, zilithoba, zilishumi, zilishumi, zilishumi. So friends, if you enjoyed counting with us, please hit like on our video and subscribe to our channel. Also, please hit the buzzer so that you can get notifications of all our new episodes. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.
I think that is just such a fun way to learn the numbers, and I have used it many times to help people learn the numbers. And especially kids, and it's just a fun way to make it stick. So yeah, inkosi kakhulu Funda Nathi for this awesome resource to help us learn the numbers in isiXhosa. Now, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my Xhosa Connect YouTube channel. And of course, if you are ready to really kickstart your isiXhosa learning journey, lay down those language foundations and create meaningful, authentic connections in isiXhosa, then check out the link in my description below to join the Xhosa Building Blocks course, which is the best way to start your isiXhosa learning journey. So check that out. Otherwise, salak akuhle and sobonana kwakhona kamsinyane. Bye bye.